Alrighty, Leslie, we're tracking some heavy rain for a few spots this morning, something to be aware of, but a lot of us here on the South Shore are waking up dry. Let's take a look at live radar. We are tracking a disturbance moving across the south here from Louisiana to Mississippi, and that's where we're seeing the rain. As we go through this morning, though, we'll be watching for these downpours, mainly up into Tangipahoa at the moment. You can see anywhere from Hammond down south through Ponchatoula, getting quite a bit of heavy rain, and it's been sitting there for a solid hour now. And I was looking all the way from Unitas, Hammond, back through Livingston Parish, back through Assumption and Ascension Parish, and into St. James, seeing some rain. Rainfall total so far picking up anywhere from maybe ½ an inch to nearly 1.5 inches have fallen. So we will need to watch for some localized ponding, some localized street flooding in a few areas in those poor drainage neighborhoods, perhaps in and around the Hammond area, especially down towards Ponchatoula, west of Ponchatoula, and towards Springfield. Once you get into Livingston Parish, that's where the heaviest rain has been. So for the rest of us, the morning is starting off fairly quiet. I do have about a 50% chance of rain on and off through the day. Now, that does mean there's probably a chance that you don't get rain as well. 50% chance you do, 50% chance you don't, as we go through your Monday, whether it be this morning or through the afternoon. Tonight, things are looking to quieten down some, at least late tonight. So hopefully you're lucky enough to get some beneficial rainfall for your Monday. Rainfall totals will vary. Some will get none. Others will get maybe up to 1 inch to 2 inches. These things are not moving very quickly at the moment. So if you get under 1, you could definitely pick up some beneficial rain. And remember, we're in our bad drought, so we do need it. Now, the rain chances the rest of this week, not as high by Tuesday through Thursday, but still a chance we see some scattered storms through the middle of the week, and then things are trending drier as we head into the upcoming weekend. So things will be drier by Saturday and Sunday. Now, the warm temperatures are not going anywhere. We will fortunately stay mostly in the 80s all week, but that is still slightly above average at times, and it does not look like any big cold fronts are going to be diving down across the U.S. anytime soon. Your below average temperatures are going to be locked out west, where they have stormier weather. We're going to be dealing with the heat from the Gulf all the way up to the Great Lakes region and even into Canada. And whenever you've got heat up here, well, there's no cold air to come down towards us. So not thinking any big cold fronts anytime soon. The tropics are still active. Ophelia is gone after impacting parts of the East Coast this weekend. We now have Philippe, expected to remain a tropical storm as it makes its way through the Atlantic. Looks like it curves out to sea. Invest 91 also expected to stay out to sea the way it looks right now with long-range forecasts. And the Hurricane Center is highlighting an area of disturbed weather in the Gulf. Right now, they're highlighting this right in here for a very low chance, so meaning this is probably not going to develop. They've got it at a 10%. They don't think it's going to do much, and most guidance really doesn't do much with this either. So overall, if you're checking in, you may see, well, there's development possible in the Gulf. It's very unlikely. And our precision cast all the way through Wednesday showing this never really gets its footing, and we never really see it organize into much of anything. Wind shear is going to start to pick up some. So we'll probably see some extra moisture and rain near and around this, but overall not expecting this to cause any major problems for anyone, and for us staying far enough to the south that we may see some extra moisture flowing our way, but that's about the extent of it. Our 7-day forecast, we're going to be about 89 today with a chance for those storms. Tomorrow and Wednesday closer to 90 with slightly lower rain chances. Thursday, Friday, it's been trending better. We'll be in the mid-80s. That will be nice. And then as we get into the upcoming weekend, staying mostly dry but still warm in the upper 80s. And by the way, the first day of October is this coming Sunday. There's the marine forecast for you. Of course, watch out for scattered storms and maybe some gusty winds at times with those storms out in the waters. As we go through the middle of the week, no big changes there with our winds, and your tides are running higher this morning and through the early afternoon. Your low tides running later on this evening and into tonight.